the one thing you can give them, but today they've been on fire. So it's proving a lot of people wrong, including that one guy on Reddit that says something about a paper of the 100 Thieves players. For you people out there, you can investigate on your own on that one, but he's going to be regretting his words on that one.
There's always a guy on Reddit.
Hey.
Areas in which they want to improve, the same way that 100 Thieves was isolating their early game when they made that big turnaround, then I have confidence that they'll be able to have something coming into playoffs, as the play up top is what we're seeing as the first focus for Closer, which ushers the flash away from Someday.
There's a punish right there from Someday, so no flash there, and he was already behind to start, so this Scion is really set up to succeed. No!
Oh, flash for flash and cleanse and all. First blood granted to FBI in the bot lane. True focus on Dragon just yet. A lot of it has been on trying to get vision. It's another play, another response, and coming through with the Lantern, keeping up the pressure from this Evil Genius's bot side. Busio is low. The hail here for the burn is good. Jojo with the Weaver's Wall to flash under the turret, maintains the kill. The tower shot's gonna take him out though.
Got him.
Busio, one last hit from FBI, and lots of blood drawn over on the bot side. FBI's pressure in the lane for the kills, but over on the top side, Someday now the subject of more attention from Closer. Again, a flash forward to get it. Closer with the kill. Very rewarded for the return pressure after getting that flash previously.
Yeah, it's nice for Closer to be getting something on the top side, but this is just bad for 100.
Oh, and Inspired's in for the play, flashing on again, double it. Looking for the shots onto Vulcan, but completely zoned off. FBI racking up the kills. 3 in the pocket already.
Yeah.
Happened of years past, or others that had that notoriety in a different way. And now, seeing him in this shining light on an even more emphasized level, getting those props from other players. I love to see the attention shown to somebody who has deserved all the recognition through his level of play. As a Rift Herald, though, response by 100 Thieves right now, though, to alleviate some of the pressure that was previously granted.
Yeah, I think EG could fight for this, but they move to have Someday pick up some gold, a little bit of gold in his pockets, to make that reality you're talking about, him being in a position to find picks for his team, a positive. So let's see, seems FBI is moving mid lane, so they do want to fight for this, but I think they're a bit late.
EG making the wraparound. Closer sticking to that dragon as closely as possible means it will be picked up for 100 Thieves.
Is going to be caught on Thresh here, so good on Doublelift and Busio to catch this. Oh, unless if they get canceled.
Channeling coming through, and you can see Doublelift and Busio saw the blue lines coming forth, the box thrown down. Busio wanting to make sure he keeps EG at bay as long as possible, giving his life on over, using the heal in the process. EG get the pick they're looking for.
For Rift Herald. But you can kind of see, if you're looking at the mini-map here, that Evil Geniuses do want to deny this. They're in mid lane trying to fight for mid lane control so they can hover. This might be another case of them just being too late.
Again, yes, that full movement forward, but a little offset with that timing, whether it was the objective they were looking to contest or the fight afterwards. EG aren't able to find the window that they're looking for. 12 seconds until the dragon spawns as well. No vision having been positioned from either team just yet.
There's an engage happening between Tenacity and Someday. 100 Thieves are gonna support them, but Someday is gonna be fine. This is, a left.
That's what you're looking for, any kind of brew. Knocking in and knocking up. Closer, the kill onto Jojo. Inspire flashing over the wall, and FBI also on the retreat. The death sentence is good onto Someday. Knows that this ain't it for him getting out. Triple kill for Closer. The Viego pop-offs, we've seen it before from Closer. Well,
but no, 100 Thieves take another great engage. And now that's going to be second dragon for them. When they were behind for a good majority of the game, now they have a near 2K goal lead and second dragon in the pocket.
multiple call-outs across the social media spheres for Closers.
It's the team fighting that has been good for them. Something that they've been struggling with all split long has been working, but here's another skirmish.
Closer trying to get another kill to make that 5, and Busio going for the knock-up as he has done again and again to set up the plays, but Someday is here to stay. The Weaver's Wall for the separation, the root and the kill, and the stasis from Jojo. Vulcan goes down. 100 Thieves wanting to come out on top of the fight again, but double it marked down low. Someday isolating him off, and now Inspired and Someday are on the retreat. So despite the defeat of the bot lane of 100 Thieves, they still have the 2 for 3 trade coming out on top. top.
Yeah, and I mean, Busio stayed alive for so long.
Going for it on Sunday some more. Flashing away. You can see that double back for a second from Inspired, wondering if he has to get back into it. But now
Inspired is confident.
fast movement from Inspired. Wants to find the angle from the riverside.
P from JoJo.
Got JoJo coming on in. No ult for the separation, but does tell us not. The flash from Bjergsen. Root onto JoJo. And Closer coming from way downtown with the rest of the squad. JoJo and Someday can't find a lantern to get them where they need to go, but coming on through as Tenacity starts to frontline for everyone else. Busio, you have to be so careful when he comes in with that battle dance because the lockdowns that he's get, the setup to follow. Someday coming to get so low, and there's the unstoppable work of Closer coming on in with a Heartbreaker and beyond. Entire time where Varus has had the most gold, that Immortal Shield bow, while not enough in the last fight, still offers a bit of that protection as 100 Thieves take the dragon now.
So the Closer part reminds me of seasons past where the moment you start hearing playoffs come into
Fired, setting his body between JoJo and the rest of the team. They've got plenty of resources available to them. A death sentence onto Busio, a knockback, a stun, have to get on out of there. So now one of the main points of engage for 100 Thieves has already been expelled.
Yeah, clear dangers running into a choke point there. Evil Geniuses punish them, and maybe they can get a mid-turret for their troubles there.
The lockup onto Tenacity, a play from over the wall, and Evil Geniuses
got him.
to pursue. Got the long downtown pull in from Vulcan, but all the while a separation from Doublelift has to flash to get on out. Bjergsen picking up the kill onto Vulcan. Closer, he's looking for the backline onto JoJo, but JoJo goes into the jungle side. Inspired, flashing over the wall. Now Someday brought down low, but can still make the stand alongside the rest of the team. FBI channel out a Q to see who he can find, but no cigar. Just a support killed off from Vulcan.
Busio out of that spot. It's actually going to be Bjergsen who's going to be in a creative spot. He is caught out and pushed away.
The shove from JoJo. So ultimate coming through from Bjergsen to keep himself in it. 100 Thieves have to turn away from the Baron. They lose their mid laner, and now they're running into the blue side of the map. A good play onto Tenacity. That's still a lot of HP to burn through. And Closer, using the Heartbreaker, ends up getting shut down by Someday. Doublelift with the response, though. 2-for-1 trade so far as Tenacity isolated from the rest. Double kill for the Evil Geniuses top laner.
And FBI being alive means that's Baron for Evil Geniuses. That crucial mistake from Bjergsen, not getting out of there when he's control warded out, made it so that was just an easy fight for Evil Geniuses. You'll see on the replay, if we end up getting one, that Doublelift just could not hit. Too short range in a pretty tough position to even hit. All he was touching was Sejuani there. So.
Seeing if they can break into what 100 Thieves was building up as such a gold advantage and such control over on this bot side objective, and we're in that soul territory, baby. 100 Thieves clustered up.
Important points to take out is that Doublelift, Bjergsen, and FBI, no flashes here, so it's going to be difficult. They have to be really careful with their positioning. See Sion and Kaisa coming in from the flank.
Some flashes available for the opposition, JoJo and Vulcan being one of them. Evil Geniuses surround this dragon and burn it down. 100 Thieves can't afford to give one up, but this breaks into the stride of...
Things to look out for. Closer has stopwatch, Someday has stopwatch. They're going to be a little bit more willing to take the fight. Busio's coming in from a flank and getting stopped.
Got teleport on Busio here onto Someday, who's now been separated. Closer going into stasis. Aru onto Tenacity, but Vulcan has fallen alongside FBI. Inspired soon as well. A little bit of a shove from JoJo, but it's after the rest of the team has already been dismantled. So Someday and JoJo on the retreat from 100 Thieves. Doublelift getting so chunked, but it doesn't matter. He's the one with the numbers advantage for his squad now. Weaver's Wall used here for the exit as 100 Thieves can secure the soul.
Yeah, I really want to see that fight one more time. My eyes were on Busio because he was the one that was looking to start the fight. It was Closer that was getting picked out.
With the Ocean Soul under them, giving them that much more sustainability in the fights against Evil Geniuses. Vulcan has now respawned. JoJo and Someday sticking on the map, stepping up to the Baron, seeing if they can make a play. A stun onto Bjergsen in the back of the pit, but a secure of the Baron by 100 Thieves. Vulcan coming over the wall for support, but 100 Thieves don't have any need to go further than just taking the Baron. To ensure that 100 Thieves can gain control on the right. Advantage opens. Tenacity now getting some of the slam down, but Someday falling low. Lantern come out, to pull one, a charm onto two. Busio going to the back line. The response of the box. Busio does fall, but there's no top laner for Evil Geniuses. Closer looking to stack them on up. Doublelift getting the kill for himself. It's 100 Thieves out on top. It's 100 Thieves with the ace against EG.
Team fight after team fight, 100 Thieves have just been destroying Evil Geniuses, and it starts with Tenacity and Busio starting that fight up and ends with Doublelift taking them down. That will mean 100 Thieves move on, going up against CLG, and that's Evil Geniuses now stuck bottom bracket.
A sigh of relief from Doublelift and the members of 100 Thieves.